My name is Antje Boetius, and I am the director of the Alfred Wegener Institute Helmholtz Center for Polar and Marine Research in Germany. This is a national lab that enables scientists not only in Germany but around the world to increase presence at sea. Look out for the ice. Give a voice to that kind of life that is hidden from our everyday life. For example, life in the deep sea, life beneath the sea ice. I'm also a polar and deep sea researcher, and soon I will go to Polarstern, our icebreaker, to continue a time series that I cherish a lot. It is the question of what the decrease in Arctic sea ice of 13% per decade will do to all of the life in the ocean, including the deep sea. I can go with that icebreaker around the North Pole and study the direct connection between sea ice, ocean, and the seafloor and all the life that we have in these large areas of the Arctic. And I can do that because we have technologies that allow me to dive deeper. For example, the sea ice is already a home to so many different types of microorganisms, so many different types of animals that live from what lives in the sea ice, that it must be obvious that when the sea ice melts away, due to the climate crisis, it will change and affect the ocean surface. It will change also the physics, it will change the chemistry. But why and how can it be connected to the deep sea? Around the North Pole, where we will be in August and September, it is very deep, over 4.5 kilometers water depth. And what falls from the sea ice, what sinks to the deep ocean layers and finally arrives at the seafloor, is all the food that there is for the still quite unknown deep sea life in the Arctic Ocean basin. Now, if that food input, if the particles that sink change in quantity but also in quality and composition, we know already from ocean areas beyond the Arctic that this will impact the biodiversity of deep sea life. And why should that matter to us humans? Because we are part of a giant network of life in the oceans and on land. We only have this planet, and the network of life on this planet has allowed us to grow and flourish and to be who we are. And even the deep sea contains amazing amounts and forms of life that we are just about to discover, but that are already responding to the fastly changing Arctic seas. Imagine that no other region on Earth changes so fast, 4 times faster warming than everywhere else on the planet. And we must be there. That's at least our task as scientists, to give that life that is potentially vanishing a name, a photo, some data, a voice, by communicating to all of you that it is worthwhile fighting for a fairer future, fighting for a future where we all can live together in the grand oceans and keep them healthy and safe. And every expedition matters. That's why I'm so very happy and thankful that Germany supports presence at sea, presence in and under the ice, sharing of platforms and infrastructure such as the icebreaker, but also the different deep sea technologies and all the different new sensors and remote sensing, and all of that is supported to be shared with an international community of scientists and also the audiences that like to hear from the pulse of the oceans and the polar regions. Let's work together. We can be better.